The controversial Portugal Golden Visa, the residency with path to European Portuguese citizenship, still lives. The government originally said that they wanted to remove the program. The government is heading towards the left, more woke, more taxes, and they said, we don't want any more rich people, we have enough. Now it turns out they have pivoted and said, we will only remove a few options, mainly the real estate and the bank deposit options. All other golden visa routes will be allowed, mainly the investment fund option and the option of creating a business and hiring 10 people. The other options are charitable contributions as well as artistic contributions. Most clients of ours and most millionaires out there are probably not going to donate 250,000 euros for an art project or to an artist. So the two routes that you have at your disposal are 500,000 euros into an investment fund. There's many different options to choose from for investment funds. You have really conservative funds, you have really risky funds that you could lose your money with. Depending on the risk tolerance of the fund, you get your percentage higher or lower. So you might get a 1% return on a very conservative fund or a 7% return on a very risky fund. It's up to you where you decide to put your money. But if you decide to put 500,000 euros into an investment fund approved by the government, which you can check in the description below, the funds that are approved, then you will apply for the Portuguese Golden Visa and you will still be accepted to get residency and citizenship. And just a note, if you want to do any of these programs, any residency by investment or citizenship by investment programs around the world, Wealthy Expat and our team can help you do it. All you have to do, click that link in the description, book a one-on-one call with us, and we'll see if we can help you. The other option is obviously creating a business, although that takes a lot more time. But if you have a big international business and you want to have a team in Portugal where they have low salaries and they also speak good English, that could give you an insight into the European market, then definitely something to consider. What I do need to say is that Portugal is heading in the wrong direction. They want to tax crypto. They want to close down the programs of people coming in with money. The government is heading to the left side of politics. And when you see a government heading in that direction, where they despise wealth and they want to appease the public, they want to appease instead of focusing on the rich, capitalistic enterprises, you have a future that is uncertain. And as an investor, if you're looking at a 5 to 7 to 10 year timeline, which the Portuguese Golden Visa takes, it takes you at least 7 years to get that citizenship. Is it something that you're willing to commit to a government that is wishy-washy, that is heading to the left? I would still recommend this program to somebody that is looking for guaranteed citizenship within the next decade, because you have other programs like the Greece Golden Visa, which you can get residency for a lot less money. You can buy a property for 250,000, even though now it's increasing to 500,000. Now Greece has a 16,000 application backlog. So many Chinese people and so many investors from all over the world have flocked to Greece to buy property and get that Greek Golden Visa. The Greek Golden Visa isn't really a path to citizenship. It's more a path to residency. And there's no minimum stay requirement, so you could literally not even visit Greece and still have that permit to have access to the European Union and the Schengen area. So if you're just looking for a residency program, then the Greek Golden Visa is a much better deal. You buy a property for 250,000, in some cases 500,000, you rent it out, or you get it in one of the Greek vacation spots and you make some money out of it. You could definitely get that residency. Or if you're just looking to guarantee residency long-term for the rest of your life, you could look at permanent residency in Malta. It's a golden visa that doesn't get talked about that much because it doesn't really lead to citizenship, unlike Portugal that leads to citizenship in 7 years or 5 years, but realistically 7. Malta doesn't grant you citizenship. You invest 100,000 euros into the Maltese economy. It is essentially a donation to Malta, and you rent an apartment and you commit some time to Malta and you get permanent residency for the rest of your life, as well as access to the Schengen area for 90 out of every 180 days. So let's say you're a US citizen and you're renouncing your US citizenship on a St. Kitts passport, and you're not really sure if St. Kitts will still have access to the Schengen area in the next 10 to 20 years, then you might get Malta, spend 100,000 euros, and then guarantee your access for life, even if St. Kitts loses that access to the Schengen area. I'm personally doing the Malta program, so if you want more details on that, please let me know in the comments. I think it's a great program. It just doesn't lead to citizenship, unfortunately. I still think the Portugal Golden Visa is a viable option, but it's not as good as it was before. You can buy property, rent that property out on Airbnb, have it available for whenever you want to use it, actually live in Portugal. But now you don't have that option because the prices have gone through the roof. The local people are complaining, and the government is obviously following what the local people are saying. There's many other programs around the world that you can look at. There's many other countries that want to welcome your money, that are not heading down the left side of politics, down the wokeness side, and they're not punishing your wealth and your freedom. If you want to find out all the options you have as a millionaire, as a high net worth individual to invest your money, get a residency permit, get a passport, get more freedom and more options around the world, then check out this video right here on the best countries to invest your money, where my clients are going to protect themselves, their families, and their assets. Check it out right now.